Today we're talking about the benefits of talking openly about what matters to us for our final chapters. We all enthuse and talk effortlessly about beginnings of life. You know, we talk about our birth plans and our baby naming and our hopes for our futures, for our children, or for our how many children we want, what type of education we want them to have, how we want our lives to be. But when it comes to our final chapters, we kind of like shut the door on them and freeze. We change the subject. We think it's going to be morbid. We think it's too soon to talk about these things. But I have seen this time and time again, least of all in my own world, when people do start to have these conversations, a weight lifts. People feel more grounded, more in control, more at peace, more connected, less anxious. Talking about death doesn't bring it closer. If talking about things made them happen, we'd talk about the things we wanted so much more, and we'd all be hugely wealthy and hugely successful, or whatever it is we dream of. Talking about it doesn't bring it closer, and ignoring it doesn't keep it away. It is the one certainty of life. Having conversations about our wishes, our values, what matters most to us helps our families enormously, and it helps us too. Having the conversations reduces conflict because everybody knows what we wanted, what our person wanted. Having the conversations reduces fear because the unknown and the doubt becomes less unknown and less doubted. Having conversations reduces guilt because those who love us, who are left behind, aren't second guessing or making impossible decisions, especially when they're at a real crisis stage. We could talk about my dad. My dad always refused to talk about dying, make a will, tell us anything. And I was always really anxious about that because, I don't know who he would want or for sure what he would want. And I know I have different views to my brother and my mother. And so that would have created some huge tension. There was a shift in his health, and just recently he's been talking much more openly about his values, what matters to him, what he really wants, what he absolutely doesn't want. And those conversations have brought us closer, not just he and I, but he and I and my mum and my brother, because we are getting this understanding, this depth and this knowledge and this connection. So if you haven't spoken about your own wishes yet, consider what would help you feel safe, respected and understood. And if you're hoping to have this conversation with someone you love, begin gently. You don't have to go in all guns a-blazing. Pick a moment, have a cup of tea. Perhaps say, I'd like to talk about something important because I love you. Or, did you know that these things are important to me? This is my favourite music. I want you to know this is my values in life, because I'm not getting any younger. Talking about these things is an act of love, not fear. It's a gift, not a burden. Go on, have that conversation.